Every fighter's journey begins with a single step. A search for strength. A test of spirit. A battle against oneself. Across mountains and temples, through cities, bathed in neon, and skies torn by storm. Warriors gather, each carrying a story, each driven by destiny. One seeks discipline, the path of the true warrior. Another burns with fire. A rival, a brother. A soldier bears the weight of revenge. And in the shadows, two demons rise. One, a tyrant, wielding power born from fear. The other, a phantom of darkness. The embodiment of rage itself.
Opening prologue, the fall of Shadowloo. The film begins with a flashback of Bison's Shadaloo empire collapsing after a coalition of international fighters destroyed his operations. Explosions light up Shadowloo bases across the globe as military forces raid them. Bison disappears in the chaos, presumed dead. The world believes the nightmare is over, but whispers of a new underground tournament arise. Introduction to Ryu. In a remote Japanese dojo, Ryu is shown training in solitude, perfecting his discipline and resisting the temptation of the Satsui no Heido, the dark energy inside him. His mentor's teachings echo in his mind, warning him that the true battle is not against others, but within himself. Chun-Li's mission. Interpol officer Chun-Li investigates the sudden reemergence of underground fight clubs linked to Bison's loyalists. She uncovers evidence of a global tournament organized under a new banner, an event that could revive Shadowloo's influence through corruption and violence. Guile's dilemma. Colonel Guile has retired from active duty, living quietly with his family. But Chun-Li visits him, urging his return. The U.S. military suspects, Shadowloo remnants, are regrouping under a mysterious figure known only as the Phantom. Guile reluctantly agrees to join the fight. Ken's return. In San Francisco, Ken Masters is introduced, balancing fatherhood, his company, and his passion for martial arts. When Ryu contacts him about the upcoming tournament, Ken agrees to participate, both to test his skills and ensure Ryu doesn't lose himself to the darkness. Vega's rebirth. Meanwhile, in Spain, Vega, the masked claw fighter, is revealed alive and well. Obsessed with beauty and vengeance, he serves as one of the tournament's enforcers, ensuring only the strongest and most ruthless fighters survive the preliminaries. Cammy's awakening. Cammy White, once brainwashed by Shadowloo, now works with MI6. Haunted by fragmented memories of her past, as one of Bison's dolls, she enters the tournament to uncover the truth about Shadowloo's lingering experiments and about herself. The tournament announced. Broadcasts erupt across the underground world. The World Warrior Tournament will be held in a hidden island arena. Fighters from every nation are invited. The prize, global recognition, fortune, and the title of World Warrior. Secretly, the tournament serves as a front for testing enhanced warriors bred from Shadowloo's experiments. Arrival on the island. The fighters arrive. Ryu, Ken, Chun-Li, Guile, Cammy, Vega, Blanca, Dalsum, Zangief, and others. Each has a personal reason for joining, from honor to revenge to redemption. The arena is a sprawling, high-tech fortress mixing ancient temples with modern arenas. First round chaos. The first matches unfold. Blanca battles Zangief in a brutal clash of brute strength versus wild energy. Dalsum uses his mystic fire against ruthless mercenaries. The fights are dazzling, cinematic showcases of each fighter's unique style. Many competitors are eliminated, but the main heroes advance. Ryu versus Ken, friendly rivalry. In a dramatic round, Ryu and Ken are paired against each other. Their fight is fierce but respectful. Martial artistry on full display. Ken wins narrowly, but Ryu accepts the loss. Reaffirming his journey is not about victory, but about self-mastery. Chun-Li versus Vega. Chun-Li faces Vega in a blood-soaked cage match. Vega taunts her about her father's death, rekindling her rage. The fight is acrobatic, brutal, and emotional. Chun-Li triumphs, leaving Vega scarred and humiliated, but not killed. Guile versus Cammy. Guile and Cammy clash due to Shadowloo's manipulations. Cammy's mind is temporarily hacked, making her fight savagely against Guile. Guile refuses to kill her, and with Chun-Li's help, they free her from Shadowloo's lingering control. Cammy then joins the heroes fully. Rise of the Phantom. The mysterious tournament host reveals himself as Sagat, once Bison's enforcer, now turned against him. However, Sagat is merely a front. The true mastermind is a resurrected M, Bison, whose soul survived through dark psycho power. His return shocks everyone. Bison's new plan. Bison unveils new dolls and genetically enhanced warriors, bred to become an army of perfect fighters. The tournament was merely a test to recruit or eliminate threats. His psycho power is stronger than ever, amplified through stolen technology. The betrayal. Sagat, though appearing loyal to Bison, betrays him in the chaos. Sagat admits he only agreed to lure fighters here to defeat Bison once and for all. He joins forces with Ryu and the others, though his loyalty remains uneasy. The Island Uprising. The heroes Ryu, Ken, Chun-Li, Guile, Cammy, Dalsum, and Sagat launch an assault on Bison's fortress. Explosive battles erupt. Zangief turns against Shadowloo's guards. Blanca sacrifices himself to stop a psycho-powered reactor, and Vega escapes into the shadows, vowing revenge. Ryu versus Bison. The climactic duel. Ryu faces Bison in a battle of wills and powers. Bison tempts Ryu to embrace the Satsui no Heido to defeat him, but Ryu resists, instead channeling purity and balance. With the iconic Shinku Hadouken, Ryu shatters Bison's psycho power and finally ends his reign. Aftermath and farewells. The fortress collapses. The surviving fighters escape as the island burns. Sagat walks away into the shadows, no longer an enemy, but not yet a friend. Chun-Li and Guile vow to continue dismantling Shadowloo's remnants. Cammy begins her own path of self-discovery. Ken congratulates Ryu, proud of his brother-in-arms. Tease for the sequel. In a post-credit scene, Akuma Guki is revealed watching Ryu from afar, intrigued by his resistance to the dark power. His glowing red eyes and ominous presence hint that the true battle for Ryu's soul has only just begun.